Hello, Farlanders! My name is Kurt, and welcome to a very special episode of Farlands or Bust! Wolfie really giving us a good bamboozle there. You're in the room. We can see you. We know you're there. Just woof already, will ya? Alright. Welcome, everybody, to episode 794 of Farlands or Bust. Why is it special, you might be asking? Because Wolfie was in the hidey hole with us. That's it. Continuing on. Nothing new. Whoop, careful. No. This episode, coming out on Tuesday, August 11th, 2020, is very special because if you were watching the last live stream, if you watched the YouTube upload of the last live stream, something amazing happened. There's an elevated hidey hole and an underground hidey hole within proximity to each other. No, but floating point. We reached the next floating point float point. Oh man. And it's right here. It's right here indeed. We did it. They said it couldn't be done. I had no idea we were this close, but I guess we are this close. You know what, Wolfie? I'm just gonna have you sit down because we're gonna hang around here this episode. We're gonna do some science, and we have to make some sort of a monument from when our floating point, that is to say, the positioning system in game. It's very difficult to explain this, but the XYZ coordinates are being held in binary 32-bit, 16-bit, 8-bit, 32-bit. Let's call it 32-bit. That's probably wrong. But there are only so many numbers that can be held before the number gets too big and you have to move the decimal place over 1, which means you lose an order of precision, like of a whole number, like a block is a whole number. Everything after the floating point, the decimal, is a fraction of that. So you lose that fraction, meaning the jitteriness, what people confuse for lag, increases. It doubles. So it has been what can only be measured as 2 texture pixels of a block. Each texture block in normal Minecraft, not an HD texture pack, has 16 blocks. So we've been 2 texture blocks off since the last time we noticed it float. And now it's going to be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 blocks off. This little black bounding box, the selection box, is where the world thinks you have the selection box. I'm very good at explaining with my mouth words everything related to this. So from now on, in Farlands or Bust, if you weren't used to this, you better get used to this. As you can see, chickens and animals are entities. They are not tied to the world, therefore are not affected by the floating point jitteriness, since they are positioned relative to me. So they appear smooth, but the ground underneath them, oh, it moves. See, they're moving with the selection block. That also goes for dropped items. We noticed during the stream I could make items move without actually moving the world. I don't want to lose that. That's my compass. And so many other things. Signs, torches. Sorry, the flames on torches. Look at how far off that flame is. That's where the torch actually is, but the floating point makes it seem over here. The strange thing that we discovered the last time this floating point floated is that it's relative. So on this side, even though this torch is on the other side of the 4-block floating point. Right now, everything in the world, much like space-time and space and Einstein, it's all relative to the player position. So now that I'm over here, even though that torch is on the other side, it is now adhering to the 4-block offset, simply because it's all relative to the player. We kind of discovered that, and it makes sense. We discovered that last time by like trying to shoot like arrows across the border to see how differently they behave. They don't behave differently. Nothing matters, is what I'm saying. As far as Minecraft is concerned, the entire world from here to the farlands has this block offset, and now the entire world from my spawn point to the farlands has this block offset. It's all relative, is what I'm trying to say, Wolfie. So yeah, I did ask on Twitter and on the last live stream and in my Patreon Discord if anybody had any interesting science experiments we could do. I didn't really get that many good suggestions. A few people mentioned pistons and things, but I'm not gonna make a piston. y'all are thinking too highly of my my work ethic to think I'm gonna make a piston. One thing I am gonna do that's way out of character is press F3, because we need to confirm, as I'm sure it already should be, that this line right here, the floating point, happens at 4,194,304 blocks. The last time we pressed F3, we were 3,857,848 blocks. That was the last time we pressed F3 at the end of the previous season, Flobathon. That was on nearly a full year ago, August 30th, 2019. So I'm going to press F3 right here. Y'all better not get used to it. Ba-bam! 4,194,303? 304. So the science has been confirmed. Ooh, look, and we're only 19,000 off on the X. We're definitely making progress to zero out the X coordinate. What I always found interesting was watch the decimal. It's like tries to figure out the decimal points. It takes a while to do that. That happens everywhere in Minecraft. That's not like a thing from being so far out. But even this is the wrong way to illustrate it, because like I said, it's not about this number right here. It's about what this number is in binary that makes the floating point float. But if you compare the X, the Y, and the Z coordinate, the Y is 68.6200. The Z, the decimal point, is shifted over 5 more digits. So therefore that number is less precise than the number above. And even the X coordinate, the number above, only has 5 digits. Whole numbers versus our 7-digit whole numbers. Does that make sense? Am I making the sense, Wolfie? No? Okay, that's fine. So it's been confirmed. 4,194,304 is obviously where that binary numbering system floats that point. The point has been floated. So yeah, we need to make a monument here. At the last floating point, we made some sort of like ruler slash start finish line looking sort of thing. Kind of that looks like this. I would like to do something different. I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like a bridge or some sort of like with like a fence posts. Unfortunately, you can't put fences like on the border. So I would have to like put it somewhere that you cross over into the new area. Or a big trench. A really big trench. We haven't dug many big trenches here, have we? Have we, Wolfie? You can come over here with me. Something in a big trench, and then like a bridge over the trench. It's symbolic, but we'll see. Wolfie, have a seat. We're gonna go to sleep one more time here in this hidey hole. Why don't I? And a floaty pointness. And I like the trench idea, to be honest. We've not dug any trenches. We've dug down to bedrock for like episode 400 or something like that. But I think if I dig like a too wide trench, not go down too far, but like with enough depth that it means something. Obviously I can't go out into the water, but this is the point we crossed, so this is where we're at. That's all sand over there and just a big desert, so that's annoying, and I'm not going to build anything there. But I'm definitely going to run through quite a few shovels and picks, I think. Somebody did want to know what happens when you throw items in water. They might be thinking of the current versions of Minecraft where stuff floats. But I assure you, stuff sinks like stones in this version of the game, and there's really no difference. I mean, it looks just the same as if it's not underwater. Cone had a suggestion that could I, like in F5 mode, oh man, that's scary. Is this it? Yeah, this is. Look like I'm walking on water? Yep. They most, oh. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm like pretty much, I'm over this block. Oh, bleh. I mean, honestly, the effect isn't too great. Since you can already kind of shift walk over an edge to a degree. But yeah, in this direction, beep, 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 beep. It does kind of look like I can walk on water. But then again, I kind of fall in water anyway. So I don't think the effect is as great as, whoops, as one would expect. What number is that? F5. Now I don't have to worry about accidentally pressing F3 again. You might be asking, but Kurt, why are you pressing F3? You did so privately before, when you found the floating point. I know. It is... Okay, that's weird. Breaking blocks. It has been a while, as you heard. Hey, careful there, chicken. The last time we had a flobathon was nearly a year ago, August of 2019, in the before times. And, whoops, we're not really at all close to our charity goal. I reduced the charity goal a few months ago down to $8,200, which was our first season's goal. But right now, we are at... Whoops, yep, there goes my first shovel. This is gonna be a few shovels. We are at $3,255 raised at farlandsabus.com for... Oh, that is not that. There that is. For PAWS, the Progressive Animal Welfare Society. You know what I should do? Is I should make a dang chest! A chestabule to hold all this miscellany. Ooh, an egg! Somebody wanted to see throwing eggs. Maybe I can make a cake. Doubtful. Doubtful. Yeah, how is throwing an egg over here? That's a full-grown chicken that came out of that egg. So yeah, throwing an egg or tossing an arrow really has no effect. Because those are entities. Did you get birthed out of that egg? Possibly. So yeah, that's what we got for the charity. So I figured it's been a year, and I figured everybody has already posted what the F3 number is going to be at this floating point area. So I might as well confirm such things as these. So yeah, I don't know. The girlfriend even asked me when I am going to do another, like, flobathon thing. And I'm like, well, it is normally when we raise a certain amount of money for the charity. Which, due to current events, or even the charity, or you know, the YouTube situation, and its lack of being what it used to be, I definitely am not expecting the same amount of donations based on the viewership. And, it's a tough thing. I might have to just start scheduling. That's good. That's probably far enough, right? The flobathons, just as a matter of to do them on a regular interval. So I'll definitely be thinking about that. And long-term viewers know when I say I'm going to think about something, it means consider it thought about within the next 6 months or something. Not a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Not a very, what is the word I'm looking for? For, like, being on time, timely, fast. I'm not a... The word poignant keeps sticking in my brain, but I know that's not the right word. Punctual. Punctual. I'm not very punctual as far as my use of time is concerned. Punctual or otherwise. So we'll deal with that when we deal with that. We're also going to deal with this jitter for at least a few episodes. Oh, that's right. I got to place a sign too. I have a sign on me. Let me just put that in there too. Because there is a fix for the jitteriness. But I think I would be remiss to not continue on with the jitteriness as it stands, just for a little bit to see if it's possible. People are worried about Wolfie falling into leaves and stuff like that. I don't think... I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think Wolfie glitching into leaves has anything to do with the floating point. Because it's not a vertical offset. I think that is simply how certain entities and animals behave just in vanilla Minecraft. Is that they sometimes, usually when they're teleporting, you know, fast travel teleporting to the player, they'll end up half in a tree and then start to take damage. So I don't think that problem is related at all to this. Like I said, could be wrong, but we're going to continue and see. There is a fix. I'd have to look up what that fix is again, because it involves editing some of the game's code. And I obviously don't want to mess up anything with that, but it wouldn't fix the farlands or anything. All it would do, apparently, the developers actually had a fix for the floating point thing. They just, and it's in the code, so all you'd have to do, to the best of my remembrance, is delete the floating point precision, or the floating point positioning, and the double precision, I forgot what it's called, but the double precision is already in the code, will just take over. And that's the best of my knowledge about that. Ooh, anybody getting sick yet? Oh, buddy. Man, I remember I used to just dig big old trenches for no reason in Minecraft. No reason at all. Just time for a trench. Trench time. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, yeah, this floating point at 4,194,304 blocks means we are just a smidge over 33% of the way to the farlands. That's a third of the way to the farlands, officially. And the next floating point won't be until double this. So there's really only one floating point between here and the farlands again. And the farlands and the floating point thing are two completely separate problems. One does not affect or mean the other will or will not happen. These are just two separate problems. Bugs, you could call them, that are in Minecraft Beta 1.7.3. Let's go to sleep and continue digging in the morning. And a spooky noisesness. A spooky noises. Zombies. How am I gonna do this? What if... Just listen to me here. Oh! Only I knew where to get some more sand. So yeah, this was honestly a surprise. And man, if I hadn't done a few streams of Farlands or Bust, this could have happened very easily on episode 800. So if I wasn't so diligent in streaming Farlands or Bust, it could have been completely and totally awesome. No, there's probably a very low chance that would have happened. All right, let's get rid of this water, shall we? That should do it, right? Hey, what's this? What's this other layer of water underneath? I thought it was only the surface in this version. You're making me fill up the entire thing like some sort of sucker. Alright. Indeed. I'm not streaming this, by the way. This is between you and me, YouTube and or podcast listener, although I can't imagine this episode is going to be too thrilling for the podcast listener. Yeah, that offset is quite prominent. Yeah, I'm touching those blocks right there. That'll be interesting. Oh man, it already is kind of interesting because I'm on the far side here. You know what I'm gonna start doing? Staircasing my way. Whoop! Oh no! Well, you'd think I'd be prepared for building in this completely... Whoa, look at that! Look at that! Oh, that's awesome! Funny. Oh, I do need a way out as well, don't I? It's like a chunk error. Dang chickens! Popping off eggs everywhere. I should smelt this iron now that I got it, huh? And... Oh, yep, shift click doesn't work. Alright, begin your smelting. I guess I could, I thought I would have more to say about this, but it's already happened once. We don't have much to say. I guess I could answer some questions from generous donors, of course. Even though I've said that I might consider doing a Flabathon even without reaching our charity goal. That doesn't mean you can't keep giving to pause at farlandsorbust.com and asking questions when you do donate. Like K-Sky, Quay-Sky, Key-Sky. We don't know. Continuing with their onslaught of questions from the last episode. Do you see yourself moving again? Yes. I don't think either of us, the girlfriend or myself, care to stay in one spot for the rest of our lives. And we've even talked about that, which is important in a relationship to talk about future plans. Future plans! So yeah, she doesn't have family here. She's not from around here. So, they're other than liking the area, I guess, and the fact that she owns a home, there are certainly other places to consider living, just to have a little bit of a different experience. But certainly not in the short term at all. Owning this home and doing upgrades and things to it is more of a priority on the scale of 5 to 10 years or whatever. So certainly not before I reach the next floating point position. That's for sure. So yeah, probably I would honestly count on it. Which I say like it's a given, but I guess it's hard to say. You know, like my parents didn't move for the entirety of like their adult lives. Certainly to the degree out of state, cross country sort of thing. It's just not a very, I don't know. I feel like that sort of moving has really only started with our generation. Thanks in part to globalization and the internet, seeing what else is available out there, and then being able to act on it if you're fortunate enough to have the means to. So yeah, I yeah, probably, definitely, sure, but no immediate or even near future plans for that. If you have been there, what do you think of Eastern Washington? I've not been to Eastern Washington. I've been to the other side of the mountains. Kind of central Washington. The high desert. Because there was kind of a cool desert-y hike to check out. Reminded me a lot of Arizona. Honestly. Which was interesting. It is also very rural. And not at all, you know, what you assume the Pacific Northwest culturally to be. This is kind of the rest of the state, I feel like. But no, I'd like to certainly go more, check more areas out in that regard. Is that a place I would move? Probably not. And finally, what is your favorite Paul Rudd? Look at us. Look at us. Say it again. Look at us. I don't know that I have a favorite Paul Rudd. I'm sorry. Keys Guy also asks, just hogging all the questions. What is anxiety to you? What do you feel and think when you are anxious? Well, it's honestly, for me, it's mostly a physical thing. I can be anxious about a thing, like an actual event or a thought, but anxiety itself is always, for me, been a physical reaction. Shaking, loss of appetite, kind of the panic attack sort of thing. Whoop, didn't mean to do that. But also, yeah, that's hard to say. It's the sort of thing, like that's probably extreme kind of an anxiety attack. Whereas anxiety presents itself in like when I have to make a phone call to say, set up a new doctor, or schedule getting new tires installed. In the hesitation surrounding that, even though I know in my head there's no logical reason, it's still there, and just that single moment of hesitation is enough for me to, like, nope out of something like that and, you know, turn my attention to something else instead as a distraction. So yeah, it's a lot of things. Certainly still something I'm very much working on and need to work on better in whatever form that takes. You know what this reminds me of, by the way? I just had a thought. This reminds me of Astroneer. What is wrong with me? Why do I have this need to do these silly, stupid things? Whoop, it's getting to be nighttime again. This is going to be a long episode. How deep do I want to take this? I mean, I could take this until the two halves meet. That might be too deep, though. That might be getting too crazy. Alright, I should leave before, like, zombies and stuff start falling in after me. So yeah, that key sky is what anxiety is to me. Ooh, buddy. We're making a thing here all of a sudden, aren't we? I should have saved this for an F3 monument idea or something. Let's go to sleep and continue digging this planet in half in the morning. And Astroneerness. Oh, speaking of that, I gotta make sure to save that stream and upload it to YouTube. The Astroneer planet slicing in twain. Yoink. Oh, since I'm up here. Chickens. It's a reverse pyramid. Inverse pyramid? You know what I'm saying. Oh, I'm gonna need that. Mitchell from the Netherlands, with their donation, thank you very much, has asked, do you know any Dutch words? No. Is no a Dutch word? Does it mean yes? If this is a very short answer, do you follow the news and social media of the European Space Agency? I do. I remember they used to be doing some, like, European Space Agency tweet-ups and socials. So yeah, I do to an extent, depending on which account you're talking about. They're usually flying with, like, I'll watch a, what is the name of the rocket? The Ariane 5 launching from French Guiana. I'll watch those launches every now and again. It's a cool looking little rocket they got. And by little, I mean big. I mean, I suppose I might know Netherlands. Well, no, I don't know any of the words from playing GeoGuessr. Whoop. But I'll recognize the signs, maybe. This also reminds me of building the Fermilab thing. Are you having fun? We're having fun. Okay, this is a little difficult to play. Because, like, every once in a while I end up over here. And it doesn't look like I'm hitting this block, but I certainly am. Ha! So yeah, working on the, this coordinate, the north-south bearing, is a little bit difficult. It's a little bit unbearable at this bearing. I don't have to make it this deep, do I? I mean, this is pretty deep. What do you expect of me? There we go. Only I had some sort of enchanted pick or haste or something. This could be possibly more interesting. It's Minecraft ASMR. AMSR? That thing. All right, let's take a look at what it looks like up top here. I mean, this might be honestly enough. I mean, that is pretty neat. It's kind of dangerous too. I've made a really dangerous decision here. Ah, careful. It could be more epic though, couldn't it? Ah, jeez, guys, this is not what you expected, is it? Oh, dang. It's not what I expected either. Either? Either. Boop, boop, boop. Bloing. This is just a weird and cool effect, isn't it? Ah! Hello! You live here now. Oh, that chicken, though. No, he's gonna start laying eggs. I'm surprised we haven't hit any caves or anything under here. Excuse me, sir. Ooh. So now here's a question. In this version of the game, does every egg make a baby? No. Myth busted. Myth busted indeed. Here's a question that I'm not sure how much I can answer, but here's a question from Evanire? Evanire. Thank you for the donation and the question. Could you tell us more about the girlfriend? How did you meet? What do you like about her? What is a weird or quirky thing she does? I mean, some of you have seen her on stream. She's joined us a few times. She's the girlfriend. She chose that name, by the way. That wasn't me that chose that. She liked the way that sounded, as long as you capitalize the T and the G. I'm like, we need to come up with a nickname for you, so that we're not using your real name, obviously. And that's what she liked. So, yeah, that's not in any means a... Am I walking on this chicken? Is that what's happening right here? Wait, where am I? Where am I in the world? Oh, I was on that block! Good lord. Good lord, this is confusing. So yeah, we met over a year ago. Do I say how? I don't think I've said how. I'm sure I've said how. But I was at the grocery store and I dropped my carton of gluten-free goat milk. That's a shame. Oat milk on her foot and our eyes locked. And she punched me. And from then on I knew. No, it's just I don't think we don't have, I mean, we have obviously similarities. Whoops, I just pressed a button. on my mouse. Hopefully I didn't mute or anything. No. I think we complement each other. Like talking earlier in the episode about anxiety and not being able to make phone calls or make up my mind about decisions and things like that. Whether or not it be something like, what do you want to do, or where do you want to eat, or what do you want to eat, or what are you up to? Instead of like finding those things as detriments in me that need to be fixed or solved, she accepts that and like helps me with that sort of stuff. So like there was a discrepancy on one of my bills at my old place, and I'm like, I got a call, but I don't, you know, I hate this, I hate calling, I hate complaining and stuff like that. So she called on my behalf and set everything up and fixed everything, and they thought she was me. Which was funny in and of itself. So yeah, and like I can just be like, no, I don't have the ability right now to make a decision on this. She'll be like, okay, I'll make the decision. She's very good. She enjoys making decisions. I mean, she worries sometimes that then we'll only end up doing what she wants to do, but all the stuff she wants to do or all the choices she makes are all things that I'm cool with and I want to do as well. I just don't have... I'm just not very good at making those calls or doing the research or having that specific of an opinion, I suppose. So yeah, so that's nice. That's nice. Where in other situations, those sorts of personality traits in me might have been construed as flaws, I suppose, even from my own perspective. On the flip side, I help her slow down, because she might sometimes have too significant of ideas or plans, and when she gets an idea, she like wants it to be done and finished and perfect already, fast. And I'm able to, she says, like slow that thought process down. Zombles. So yeah, I think we complement each other in that way well. Let's go to sleep. And way too personal of a questionsness. So yeah, that's just that's nice. Isn't that swell? That's just swell. Oh, did I not pick up more iron? I thought I did. I'm not smart. I guess I should make one more of these things. So yeah, I mean, that's... You can't combine things, can you? No. Like, what? This is Minecraft Beta 173. What do I think I'm doing? So yeah, that's really all I think I can say about that. So yeah, that's hard to say. These are personal things. What's a weird or quirky thing she does? She has cats. That's weird, isn't it? I mean, like, who has cats? Really? There we go. No, I don't know. And like, you know, she doesn't mind. You know, we've gotten into a pretty good, I guess, rhythm living together. As far as like sorts of household stuff we do and whatever. So yeah, I don't know. One of the things I'm not good at is formulating my feelings and things like that about this sort of thing, and that's fine. And that's fine. I've learned. That's fine indeed. So yeah, thank you for that question and donation. I hope that sufficed in an answer. Without, like I said, don't I'm sharing more than I would normally have in the past, but also that doesn't mean I'm going all in and sharing everything either. This is gonna be a long episode. A long episode of nothing but clunk 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 clunk. Is it faster to go this way? No, that's about the same, isn't it? Could make a diamond pick, he says, as he's nearly complete with the project. I shouldn't dig that way, though, because that's a good way to fall into something. I thought it would be darker down here. I think this version of Minecraft doesn't use, like, depth darkness. It's just like, is there a block to the sky? Then 100% brightness. I wonder how deep we are getting. I guess I could press F3 to find out when we're done. Good gravy. Good gravy. Straddling the border between the two floating points is real special. Alright, come on, now this has to be over soon. Maybe when this pick is done is where we should call it. It would have been interesting to have them, like, meet in the middle, but I feel like that's going to take 16 years. 16 years! I still gotta make the bridge that goes over the top. I don't know that there's even many trees around here if I'm gonna make it a wooden bridge. Oh, this pick is gonna break! It's gonna break! The most thrilling, exciting content this side of the Mississippi. This side of the floating point boundary. Oh. Well. That's an effect right there. If I've ever seen one. Woo! Yeah, this is a thing we've done, isn't it? This is a thing we've done indeed. Yee! Whoa. I should let the water flow down it. Yeah, there's a real lack of trees around here. Maybe I should make it, oh, a cobblestone. I can't stand leaving it when we're so close. We're using up all our iron. We've used up all our iron. I mean, we're cooking more iron. Let's run over here and get some trees, just so that I know I can make this bridge that I'm completely planning on making. I could take this bed with me, too. I could destroy this elevated hidey hole and take it with me. It is no longer a spawn point for me. Man, those trees are so far away, though. I'm gonna need more than that. Where's the sun? We're good. We're good. What's this walking east business? Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Well, Wolfie is sitting down, so I don't think that's a problem. Doing all this digging, I forget which buttons are which in the normal aspect of the game. These sheep are just gonna hang out on this side of the floating point boundary. They can't deal with the jitter. They can't deal with it. Bloop, 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 bloop. Is that it? I'll grow my own trees. All right. Maybe I should. All right. Let's consider. All right. I'm gonna need wood stairs are a thing, right? Yeah. And then planks. Probably need more of those. And then fences. Fences come out of sticks, right? What do the fence gates come out of? Is it like this? Are fence gates a thing in this version of the game? Here's a question for you. They most certainly are not. Or is it just a door out of wood sticks? Fence gates are not a thing? Interesting. Okay. What? All right. All right. Things are out of hand here. Let's put the wood in there. Where do I put this? I suppose it would be neatest. Don't push me off. Oh, like where they meet is over here. I mean, that can work. I should do it like where I actually crossed, right? Ha! All right. Hour-long episode. Here we come. Ooh, I didn't close my hidey hole. That's a problem. No, that is a problem. Get out. Go on, get. Get. Hey. Hey. Go on, get. Aw, dang chickens. Get off my bed. Alright, let's go to sleep. If we can. And continue with our project in the morning. And a chicken in the bedroomness. Alright, okay. Plans. I kind of want to make the waterfall down here. Like, it's not going to get very far. Actually, if I dig all the way down, it'll get to the bottom. Ah! Oh, that's right. I thought it was scary. We learned that when we made the pyramid. Like, when you're going down steps like that, all of the footstep sounds, wait until you reach the bottom and go blip, blip, blip. It's very disorienting. Yeah, if we make the water flow down here, then it's even more symbolic. It is the meeting of water and land, Captain Planet, and also the meeting of floating and point. And not precision, though. There's no precision happening here. Yeah, we can do this. It gets shorter every time. Just like cutting a planet in half in Astroneer. Every layer brings us exponentially, not really exponentially, closer to the finish. Timing the laps. Are you timing the laps back and forth here, everybody? What else? What else can a dude talk about? I've run out of questions, so get on over to farlandsorbust.com, donate to our fundraiser, charity fundraiser, and ask those questions. It's really gonna be a lot more interesting if I have things to talk about. Everybody's just gonna be getting sick, the jitteriness. The topic of discussion came up during the stream between 60 frames per second and 30 frames per second. I'm back at recording this episode at 30 frames per second. It also makes rendering go a heck of a lot quicker. It goes like 4 minutes to render a whole episode. This one will maybe take like 6 minutes. Thanks, Adobe. But yeah, a lot of people think that maybe there was pushback against 60 frames per second because nobody was used to it, even for non-jittery games on YouTube, because YouTube had just introduced the ability for higher frame rates. So that might have been the case. And at this point, does it really matter? I mean, look at this. Just look at this. Does it really matter? Is the extra frameage actually going to deter people from watching? Oh, man. So yeah, I don't know. I suppose I can try doing the next episode when we're actually walking. In 60 frames. Or 30 frames to compare then to 60 frames. This is a lot of. This is exactly like Astroneer. Oh no. This is exactly like Astroneer. All the junk piling up at the bottom. Because you don't have the inventory space. Hey Google. Is Astroneer Minecraft? This is from Reddit. No, that's the last source I need for things. Thank you very much. Is Astroneer Minecraft? That's what it listened to. Perhaps Minecraft is Astroneer. Didn't think about that, did you? Oh Lord. Oh. These are now just becoming fun parlor tricks that I'm doing with the floating point. Alright, place your bets. Where do you think the bottom of this is gonna be? Like, what's the Y level? Oh, it's perfect! Right down to a single point. Oh, here's a screenshot that'll really screw people up. Oh man, that's gonna make people go nuts. I'm getting all those viral YouTube thumbnails. Alright. I almost pressed F5. That's not the button. F3. 33! 4194304. 33 is the magic number. Alright, let's go back up. So do I put the water down? I think that would be neat, because it'll stop right there. Half will be water and half will be land. Did I mess up there? I think I messed up. I didn't make that... Okay, on second thought it might not be 33. Oh yeah, I messed up a few times, it seems. Oh no. Guys, this is a tragedy. We're not done at all. Haha! That was to weed out the people who fast-forwarded to the end and placed their bets. The true number will be revealed momentarily. In another hour. Oh, oh god. I did it more than once too, didn't I? Yeah, right here it's way off. Can I hear an even 30? Nah, it's just gonna be 31. What? 32! 32. The real number. Okay. That's great. I do enjoy the weird little dance you can make things do. I should put a sign down here, right? That would be fantastic. I should not have left my sign up there, right? Okay, we don't need to clean any of that up, do we? That's just completely unnecessary. I think it's gonna be another day in this episode. Because, yeah, the sun is gonna set soon. Woo! Well, that's mind-bendy. Where's the center? Oh, it's way over here. Oh, this is the center. Huh. So I should... Whoa! Whoa! That just happened. Good lord! That's my center! That's where I'm gonna make my bridge, you dang goober. You gotta be all big and tall like that? Good lord. I thought it like suddenly became nighttime. This tree just decided to spring into action. Alright, never mind. I guess this isn't where we're going to be making the bridge. Although that would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? Ha, beans! Ha, beans. Where's the center? It's right here. I gotta place a torch. Wait, is that wrong? No, that's right. Alright, listen. Actually, that's probably perfect. Let's go. And then the... Oh, it's dangerous with that sheep just plotting to throw me overboard. Oh yeah, let's do... Hey. Hey. I don't know, this has a little bit less impact when it's like this. Alright, we're gonna have to go to bed. And we'll have to make some decisions about our poor building skills. Yeah, this feels less like a bridge, and more like a eyesore. Ah, dang it. Oh, bye! Bye! You died. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright. Long episode. Let's go to sleep and continue in the morning. And a morningness. Spooky noises. This dang old tree. This dang tree is ruining the ambiance. It's preventing these other trees from growing. Alright, I'm tearing this down. And unfortunately, in this version of the game, the pickaxe, or the axe, does not break wooden stairs. Or planks. Or half slabs, whatever you want to call them. Any better. Is that right? Oh, that's right, alright. Oh, good lord, Kurt. You really should have made sure about the decisions you were making. Because this is going to take 16 years to do. Thought you had a long episode already. Goodness. Why? Oh my god. Truly. Is there a way to fix this too? Is there, like, if I'm gonna fix the floating point thing, can I just go ahead and fix whatever causes this too? Does anybody have any hacker information about that? Y'all a bunch of hackers. I know you. I know what you're all about. Sweet. Goodness. Alright. Are you pick-upable? You're not even there. I don't think this block is there. Oh, I have no inventory. That's the problem. Blink, blink. Oh, no. Here, give me that. Yoink. Alright. What I should do, I'll get that in a second, is I should just make the bridge at the point I actually crossed, which was right here. So I'm going to do that. But first, let's have some fun. Whee! Okay, that's cool. I appreciate everybody's hard work. Neat! Symbolism. Yeah, this is where I actually crossed. That's cool as heck. Hold on, I gotta get a screenshot of that now. Don't fall. Don't fall. Good lord, don't let go of shift. Okay. Hi. F2. Okay, back it up. Okay. Woo! Spooky stuff. Alright, take 16. Oh, I need more wooden doohickeys. What happened to all my wood? Good! Googly moogly. That should be enough, right? Alright. So, we're gonna back it up some. Like, say, right here. Right? Maybe even right here. Be reasonable, everybody. Sure. And then... This is my problem with building. I have no dedication. Dedication? I have no, Sure, call it dedication, call it... just... I can't dedicate myself to, like, an idea and be like, this is how it's going to be forever. There. Okay. And then, you see, we do that to do that. There. Okay. Now be very sure about where you're placing these blocks. Oh, that lives there forever. Didn't you have... You do. So now... Oh, I'm so good at video games. Okay. Listen, it'll be worth it. I should have just done it like this, I guess, huh? Alright, I'm gonna need more slabs. Probably not this many, but... Did it? Good. Venice. Alright. Wonder how this looks. Oh. Oh! You can't place... Really? Hold on. I might have to cheese it. I was gonna play. It's gonna be like a suspension bridge. I mean, I could. Oh no, that's right. That's I'm not a smart man. Oh Jesus. Oh, this goes fast. Okay. No bye. Oh, well, you're fine though. Everybody's probably just like so tired of this. I know I am. So here's the deal. Can I now place this? I can. And then when I break this, they will remain. Ah! Look at all this difficult stuff old Grandpa had to go through to play Minecraft that you kids these days take for granted. Fences will only place on ground beneath them. What sort of balderdash is that? Okay. There's no safety railings on this thing. I could put... How am I going to get Wolfie across this? That's a problem, honestly. I mean, if he does fall, he'll fall in water, so that's probably okay. Gulp. You know what, let's move these things. Dang it. That, we're gonna grow there. Alright, fixed. We have our bridge! Oh, wasn't I gonna put a sign down at the bottom? I'll never be able to do that now. Okay. Aha! The bridge. The floating point bridge. Let's call it that. Floating point bridge. 4194304. And the date, technically we found it earlier, but it's episode 794, 2020, 08/11, August 11th, 2020. Beautiful. Oh, you know what I should do is I should place a similar sign, but on the other side. Since it's both ways. It is a floating point, but if somebody's traveling in the other direction, then obviously they're getting the floating point in the other direction. They're getting at least a lower jitter. Oh, I need to... And I know everybody's probably telling me that, yes, Kurt, gates existed in this version. You simpleton. Listen. I think I know games. Do you think I know games? And... oh. I'm trying to make this... okay. Floating point bridge. Did I have a hyphen in there? 4-1. Oop. Let's see how far off it is here. E. That's good. That's good, clean fun right there. I wonder. Oh! Does that look stupid? No. I mean, stairs would have been better. I have so many stairs. Oh, you fool. You fool! This episode is gonna go on even further now. Oh god, why? Now here's a question. Can I place stairs on a fence in this version of the video game? He can! Look at me! A skilled builder. A builder with skillders. Come on. You can do it. How about an hour and a half long episode, everybody? Love to see it. One more. This should go fast. Oh my god, it's because it's a slab as well. Must go faster. This sheep is gonna kill me. I did it. It is a masterpiece. Oh, you can't, however, place torches. Wow, beans. What? Oh! He should live. Oh, we're gonna just collect so many mans down there. Okay, can't place torches anywhere on this bridge. So that's definitely a ooh, that's a design flaw, perhaps. I don't want to talk about it. How did I? There. Let's go to sleep. And then I swear to the floating point gods that we will conclude this episode in the morning. And really, oh, Kurt. Oh, okay, good. This one, these are easy to break. Got it. Skeletnas, go on, get. Can I murder a Skeletna on the other side of the floating point boundary from this side? You died. Ooh, that's wacky. That's wacky style right there. Oh, I gotta fix this situation. All right, everybody. Oh, we just saw those blocks of dirt despawn. How about that? It's the first day for everything. I feel like we should start walking in the next episode. I think we've done enough. Maybe we should relocate our hidey hole to the other side of the floating point. Let's see if beds, we didn't test if beds are completely broken and destroyed. Okay. That pig lives down there. Neat. Oh man, it gets worse. It seems to get worse at like a distance. Look at those signs. How quaint and enjoyable. I don't want any of this at all. I don't need that or this. That. Let's I want this. Alley-oop. Bye. All right, I'm gonna do something stupid. All right, stand back. Hi. Oh no, that didn't turn out how I wanted. All right, we just need to bury this stuff alive. Is there more wood in there? Jeez. There was. Okay, that's what I thought. I don't want to leave wood on the table. This is also how you dispose of things in Astroneer. Okay, and now... Ah, beans. I need dirt. Okay. Oh, jeez. Got myself stuck down here. That's how we hide the bodies! I mean, what? Can I just... No, I can't. Yoink. Alright, I don't need any of these either. Right? No. Cool! Cool beans! Cool beans indeed. If only there was a good way to, like, actually photograph it. And make it look like a actual bridge. Kinda wanna ride a boat down there, but I'm also afraid I'll die. Okay, this thing is real difficult to photograph, I'm just saying. I've already got very good ideas for a thumbnail as it is. The tree, you know what ruins it? That tree. The dang tree. We all know what it looks like. Should I ride a boat down here? Will I die? Will I be able to get out? I mean, the other side maybe, but... I have 2 boats. Ah, jeez. Why do I do this to myself? Alright. In celebration, let's try not to die. Alright, that view is probably the worst. Alonzi! Oh! Well. Talk about climactic endings to the episode. You know what? Maybe we're not meant to go down there. Let's maybe just accept that as fact. Shall we? Right, Wolfie? Alright, let's, I could take that bed. It feels wrong to take a bed from, an elevated hidey hole. I mean, we have the resources. It just seems wasteful, is all I'm trying to say. Okay, so, I think, stupidly, what I'm going to do is grab Wolfie, make sure he gets kind of stuck back here, and then hopefully he teleports on the other side with me. Alright, bamboozled! Run! Run, you fool. Uh-oh. Yeah, go wander off. He made it! He totally walked over the bridge, completely fine, and aware of his surroundings. He knows exactly what he's doing. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, well, the sun is already setting, so I think we do need to... See, it's not so bad. Look at us. Look at us. Look at us. We're walking fine and dandy. This is what every episode from now on is going to be. Keep that in mind, right? Look at us. Just look at us. Totally fine and normal way to play the video game. I mean, obviously we won't be walking in this direction. So, do I have my compass? Yes, I do. Did I forget anything in that workbench or that chest? I'm suddenly really worried about that. Wolfie, why don't you take a seat? I don't trust you around these cactuses. Here's a angle I didn't consider. Ah, art. Ding. Look at that. Look at that cow's about to go down. Go down, cow. There he goes. Yee. Bye. Ah, what a guy. What a real guy. Floating point. Non-floating point. Floating point. Non-floating point. I mean, it's floating point. It's just double floating point. Ah. Listen, I'm very smart. Very smart boy. Cool. All right, let's actually make our first hidey hole on the, what do we call it? The 4-pixel offset? I guess we've been calling the previous one 2-pixel offset. So yeah, the 4-pixel offset. Side of the world. Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say that was weird. Trying to navigate. I don't do that very often because it's dangerous, but navigating the half blocks on the edges, a little weird. That was things were not where I thought they were. That is to say, my feet were not where I thought my feet were. You know what? Let's just make it right here. Let's make it simple. so many hidey holes in one location. What am I doing? Oh gosh darn it, Wolfie. You couldn't go an entire hour-and-a-half long episode without getting smacked upside the head with a shovel, huh? Whose fault is that? It's mine. So yeah, let's dig in. Shall we? And remind everybody who is perhaps still watching, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for spending this time with me today. You are far more dedicated than perhaps even I am. We did it. We made what is perhaps the most lackluster of monuments. Although this is pretty cool. This is something we never... Oh, jeez. Oh, God. I don't even know if shift works on stair blocks. This is interesting. This is new. This has never been done before in Farlands or Bust World. So, a big old slice. Slice! And farlandsorbust.com is where you can ask questions, leave donations. In the other order, you gotta donate and then ask a question, and I will answer it in a future episode of Farlands or Bust. No promises that I'll be giving each episode hour-and-a-half worth of time to do so, but I do appreciate everybody who has donated, continues to donate. Actually, I only need 2 beds, right? Yes. Up. Since we broke a boat. Blop, blop. Very nice. Indeed. Oh, look at this bed. Look at how far off this bed is. Far off, man. Oh, the breaking animation. Oh dear my. Oh me, oh my. This is gonna be a thing. We'll have to, we'll make a plan. There will be plans in place for how we continue. With this intact or with it not. I assure you it will still be Farlands or Bust in either condition. But my name is Kurt. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Go on, get.